In the heart of Kenya, where the vast forest whispered ancient secrets, lived a young girl named Amani. She was full of adventure, always eager to explore beyond her small village. But one fateful evening, as she waded too deep into the woods, she lost her way. The sun had disappeared and darkness crept in. The once familiar trees now loomed like silent giants, their shadows stretching endlessly. Amani tried to remember the path home, but every direction looked the same. Then, a rustling sound. Her breath hitched as she turned, two glowing yellow eyes staring back at her. A black panther stepped out from the shadows, its sleek body moving with silent grace. Its fur blended with the night, but its piercing gaze locked onto her, unblinking. Amani's heart pounded. The panther lowered its head, muscles tensing. It thought that she was a threat. Then it lunged. Amani screamed and ran, her feet barely touching the ground. The panther chased her, moving like a shadow, powerful and swift. She didn't know where she was going, only that she had to escape. A deep, angry roar filled the air. Amani turned just in time to see the panther trapped in a hunter's net, suspended above the ground. It thrashed, claws tearing at the ropes, but the more it struggled, the tighter the net became. Amani stood frozen. She could run. She could escape. But as she looked into the panther's eyes, she didn't see a monster. She saw fear. She made her decision. Grabbing a sharp rock, she ran to the net. The panther stilled, watching her. Slash, slash. The ropes weakened. With one final cast, the net snapped open. The panther landed gracefully on all fours. It turned to Amani, its golden yellow eyes meeting hers. A moment passed. Then, it nodded. Without a sound, the panther started walking. Then, it looked back at her, a silent invitation. Amani hesitated. Then, she followed. The journey back was surreal. The panther moved effortlessly through the trees, and Amani followed closely. It led her through narrow paths across a shallow river with thick roots that had nearly swallowed the ground. And then, she saw them. The lights of her village. Tears filled Amani's eyes as she ran forward. Voices called out, and suddenly her mother was there, wrapping her in a tight embrace. "You're safe," her mother sobbed. "But how did you find your way back?" Amani turned to answer, but the panther was gone. The villagers gathered around as she told them everything, the chase, the trap, and how the black panther had saved her. The story spread beyond the village. News stations came to hear about the mysterious Black Panther of Kenya. People across the world were amazed. But as the excitement faded, Amani found herself still thinking about it. That night, unable to sleep, she walked to her window. The sky was a blanket of stars, twinkling like tiny lanterns. She whispered softly, "Where are you now?" Far away, deep in the forest, a black panther sat on a high tree branch gazing at the same night sky. The stars shone above them both, a silent promise that their path would cross again.